Welcome back. Today we're going over Lugia VSTAR, an updated list, and a list very similar to the one that I brought to NAIC. Thank you, Lugia, even though this was pre-recorded, and this was pre-NAIC. I don't know how well that's going to, I don't know how well that's going to age, but thank you, Lugia. So with the drop of Twilight Masquerade, I'm able to be a little more aggressive, and I'm able to do a couple more things that Lugia wanted to do the whole time, and now gets to do. I think it's an S tier deck, as I stated in my tier list, but we'll go ahead and get into it just a quick overview. It is still rocking the 4 Archeops, the 3/3 line of Lugia. It is now a 3/3 line Minccino Cinccino. With Iron Hands, we're basically using it for the second attack, which is amp you very much. Lightning, colorless. If a Pokemon is knocked out from that attack, you'll take an extra prize card. So we're turning 1 prize Pokemon into 2 prize Pokemon. Small guys like Minccino, Cinccino, stuff like that you're able to knock out, get 2 prizes, and keep moving forward. We also have Wellspring Ogerpon for water, colorless. Do 100, but if you push all of the energy back into the deck, you're able to do 120 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It's going to come in really handy when people aren't thinking about needing mana fee, because we're going to be able to pull something up with a boss, say, hey, I want to knock out this baby Pokemon and that baby Pokemon on the bench. I want this Dreepy and that Dragapult, so on and so forth, taking 2 prizes. For the late game, we do have Radiant Charizard. A lot of people are running the Blood Moon, and I understand why. It's a great card. I think Radiant Charizard is better, and here's why. It's a 1 prize Pokemon, and it hits for 10 extra damage. Normally what it's going to be hitting for versus what the Blood Moon was going to be hitting for really doesn't matter, but that extra 10 damage might come in handy somewhere, if, say, for instance, in a resistance. I don't know exactly what resists fire at the moment, but if there is a resistance, maybe that 10 damage is the difference between a KO and not. We're also running the 1 Lumineon. Our supporter line's pretty simple. 2/2/2 line of Boss, Iono, Carmine. Carmine is new. Carmine is fantastic. You can't play supporters on your first turn, except for Carmine. Carmine says you can. You can play it on your first turn, discard your hand, draw up to 5. It's really clutch. If you, say for instance, have 2 Archeops in your opening hand but no way to get rid of them, drop a Lumineon, go get Carmine, and keep rolling. And it's extra draw support at the end of your first turn, which is awesome. You can't beat it. I have also included the 1 Roseanne's backup. You can get a Pokemon Tool, Pokemon Stadium, and a Special Energy, or I believe it's any energy, but we're going to be using it for a Special Energy, and just take one of each from your discard and put it in your deck, which is fantastic. We're going to be using it for potentially Jamming Tower, for potentially, and for sure, the Legacy Energy, and also maybe Radiant Charizard, maybe the Wellspring again. We'll get to the Legacy in a second, though. Pretty standard item lineup. I like the Canceling Cologne in the event of, say, Mimikyu. Really, it's in there for Mimikyu. I don't like Mimikyu. It's also in there for the Manaphy. If Manaphy drops, I can just hit Manaphy for 100 and Wellspring Ogerpon 120 onto something else. I don't really care about your Manaphy. We are running 2 Mesagoza. We really want to find Pokemon in this deck. I could even see maybe trying to try to drop something. This is a pretty tight list. Maybe drop something. But overall, I think it's a good lineup. Mesagoza is going to help us get, though, is to be able to get us the Archeops, get us the Minccino, is going to be able to get us that one Pokemon without having to get rid of cards. Potentially. We could always roll Tails. Jamming Tower is really nice. It just turns off tools. For you and your opponent, but we don't run any tools, so we don't really particularly care. So we're able to Jamming Tower and, oh look, Raging Bolt, your Bravery Charms aren't working. Radiant Charizard. Or needing less on the Minccino, only needing 4 special energy. Knockout. It's going to help us in a pinch. The energy hasn't really changed much. It's a 4-4-4 line with 3 Mist Energy and the Legacy Energy. Legacy Energy is fantastic because the Pokemon this is attached to takes 1 less prize card. And it also counts as a Rainbow Energy, or an energy of any color, which is what's going to help us turn online our Iron Hands. It's going to turn online the Wellspring Ogerpon, and it's going to turn on Radiant Charizard. The reason I think Radiant Charizard is better than Blood Moon is because of the Legacy Energy. It now makes Radiant Charizard a 0 prize Pokemon for the late game. So we're able to just do what we need to do and then not give them prizes. Now, if that has happened before, say for instance they've knocked out a Lugia and it was attached to Lugia, and Lugia became 1 prize less, when we reattach it and we get it back with Roseanne's backup and we put it on Charizard, Charizard still counts as 1. You can only use that effect of Legacy Energy 1 single time. So that may or may not help it, but it makes it an invaluable card in this deck. And there you go. Quick look at the deck profile. I like it. Let's go ahead and get into it and see how we do. We can go ahead and Mist Energy. We can go ahead and throw this up there. What do we get? We get a Tails. Okay. I wouldn't mind. Okay, well, we don't have a whole lot. Let's see what else we got. How many? We got 3. We got 2. Do we have 1 in hand? We do not. So 1's prized. Iron Hand's prized. Archeops. We do have 1. Let's see. Alright. I'm okay with not having any of this, actually. Let's go ahead and drop another one. Okay. Let's get ourselves a Lumineon. I feel like all of this is kind of okay, depending... if it is Ancient Box, we're not going to use this. So we can drop the Lumineon, and we can get ourselves a Carmine. Another Minccino down. Hit the Mesagoza. You get Tails. That's okay. We can end our turn. I like the Canceling Cologne because we can then just kind of pop this Mimikyu if he doesn't think we've got it. Good luck, though. Good luck on his part. Okay, it's... I want to say this is going to be a Ancient Box, especially with Sada's Vitality and... yeah. Okay, so no. We got to be careful. Okay. We're okay with that, actually. Gift Energy... we can go ahead and Mesagoza. Okay, we got it. Which means we can get the Lugia. Drop it down. Gift Energy there. Minccino there. Summoning Star. Canceling Cologne. Primal Turbo. We'll go ahead and put a double turbo down. I feel good about that. Go to Collapsed Stadium. I don't think we need anything else. We'll just Tempest Dive and get this knockout off this Mimikyu. No. The more we can limit their bench, the better. And then hopefully, hey, Carmine, we'll take the 5. It'll refresh our hand in the very least, and we like that. Okay. I don't know if I'd have got rid of that, but he might have the ability to put something else down. Okay, there we go. Okay, we can go ahead and Primal Turbo to it. Go ahead and get rid of another jet. We'll put it on there. We'll go ahead and retreat. And we'll swing with Tempest Dive. No. Okay, Ultra Ball's not bad. Okay, let's see. He's going to get rid of that. The Artisan, that's okay. I don't see a big issue with that. Let's him get his Dunsparce, or his Dunsparces out pretty easily. Is he going to try and compete? Okay. We'll just take the knockout. Okay, we've got a Cinccino. We'll put that on the Minccino. That's fine. Okay. We'll just throw that away too. We do have too much energy though. We have too much energy in discard, so we do need to start putting energy on Mincinos. Go ahead and knock out. And we will get rid of that Artisan. It's a Great Ball. Alright, we'll just keep it going. I mean, with this matchup, we're really not worried about a lot. Those are the ones we're kind of worried about right now, but as long as we're hitting with Lugia, we're fine. So how many... Okay, he's got rid of both of our bosses. But he hasn't gotten rid of our Roseanne, which can put quite a bit back. We also had to get a Minccino ready for whatever came up. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we still got 5 more. And he got rid of our Roseanne. Well, that's stinky boo-boo. With that, that'll get us where we need to be with anything else. Well, let's go ahead and do 2 double turbos. there. And he now knows we're good. So he'll go ahead and concede.